Good morning, people. Okay, this week I'm going to be focusing on forgiveness. In the therapy room, I find that there's lots of people who are dealing with emotional and mental issues to do with their well-being, their lifestyle and everything that they go through on a daily basis. The root cause for many of them seems to be embedded in some form of resentment or anger towards a person or a incident. And I've been embarking on forgiveness, and I've actually been learning about it myself personally and learning how useful and how effective it is to be forgiving and demonstrate forgiveness. But the problem is we don't fully understand what forgiveness is. The way I was taught, forgiveness was, it felt as though you had to somebody got something over you and you just let them off the hook, and you weren't given any justice or anything on that level to make you feel better. And I never understood what forgiveness was, or forgiveness was turn the other cheek so they can do it again. I never quite got what forgiveness was, and I think many of us don't know what forgiveness is. And so I've been exploring it and exploring what it means to be forgiving and what it means to forgive those that you believe have wronged you. And I mean, to be honest with you, if you're holding any resentment of any sort because somebody has upset you, the likelihood is you're not wrong. Your thoughts and your feelings aren't wrong. They're just healthy or unhealthy. That's all. And you are disturbed mainly by the thoughts that you give yourself. So whatever somebody has done, you prolong the pain by the thoughts that you actually have towards the event, which means that you are actually effectively upsetting yourself. You've done that one bad deed, it's gone now, or whatever deed they did. But with your thoughts, you are prolonging the pain, you're prolonging the unhealthy feeling of how you feel. So in my search, and I went through, and everything I do is from a psychotherapy basis. So it's proven scientific, as opposed to, I'm not talking anything like to do with religion or spirituality. This is something that I came across in CBT exploration. So forgiveness is, people, upon rationally determining that they have been unfairly treated, forgive when they willfully abandon resentment and related responses to which they have a right, and endeavour to respond to the wrongdoer based on the moral principle of beneficence, which may include compassion, unconditional worth, generosity and moral love, to which the wrongdoer, by nature of the hurtful act or acts, has no right. So basically, when you have logically determined that something has happened and it's been unfair, you purposely abandon all thoughts and feelings of resentment and upset to any response whatsoever, even though you have the right to those responses, and you purposely endeavour to respond to the wrongdoer from a moral place where you are the beneficent person, you benefit from that act as much as they do, which will include all the passion, all the love, unconditional worth, all of that stuff, even though the wrongdoer has no right to it. That for me was a clear explanation of what forgiveness is, because yes, when you are forgiving that this person has done something wrong to you, you are accepting that things were unfair, you are accepting that it wasn't right, you are accepting that. And that's what it's about. Because when we demand that somebody be a certain way, or we demand they do this, and we demand they do that, we further upset ourselves. And when we further upset ourselves, what then happens is we create our own disturbance. So this is, I'm beginning this week on forgiveness, and I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching. People do bad things sometimes. It doesn't mean they're bad. It just means what they did was bad. We are not our behaviours, even though we are judged by our behaviours. When somebody does something bad to you, it's not really about you, it's about them. However, it is personal because they're giving you their crap, but it's still about them. Here's a forgiveness quote, which I really like this one. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. So the weak can never forgive, but strong people can, because weak people need something to hold on to. You need to hold on to that pain and that resentment and want to burden yourself with all of that stress. But when you're strong, you can actually just let it go, because you actually understand that your thoughts are better off to serve you in a better feeling, better thinking situation.